So today I'm going to talk about Meninists or Meninism. And before you freak out and go to the comment section or whatever, just hear me out. So I kind of briefly touched on, well, not just this subject, but just groups in general in my Black Lives Matter video, saying how there's groups all out there like Black Lives Matter, feminists, gay rights activists and stuff who just want some sort of equal rights and to matter, but people usually take that and then twist it and say, oh, you want this and you want that. And we've seen it even with feminism or the feminist movement. You know, for decades women wanted to be equal to men, and then people just take it and say, oh, women can be crazy, and they've even videotaped some crazy women out there who are like, oh, I hate all men and all men are problems and stuff like that. Sure, you can find some out there who act all crazy like that, but that does not mean all feminists are like that. At the same time, I want to say you can say the same about Meninists. It's probably a terrible name for it, though. I think you can make an argument that there are some issues that men can still fight for equality on when compared to women. They might be a little bit trivial. A lot more issues might be trivial compared to women's issues or feminist issues, but there are some serious ones out there. The biggest one that most people talk about is how in divorce cases and such, way more often women get the children than men. It's just like a fact out there. I'm not exactly sure why I haven't done the research on that, so I'm not going to talk too deeply in that. I just want to say that that is an issue that Meninists have brought up. And a lot of times women always bring up rape in the whole feminist movement. But in reality, more men, at least in the United States, more men get raped than women. Of course, that's usually due to prison rape. But rape is still rape, and that shouldn't be allowed. And people usually just joke about, prison rape, don't drop the soap, you're going to get cornholed and stuff like that. I mean, imagine if we said that about women. Don't drop the soap, you're going to get raped or something. You know, it really wouldn't fly. And again, that's just an equal rights type thing. And sure, like with all groups, you can find some crazy people in there who just go right off the deep end and do a disgusting type movement. Like men who will say that women should just be in the kitchen barefooted pregnant or whatever the hell. That's complete bullshit too. But I fight for the whole, well, I want to say equality, but I have also talked about in another video about equality versus equity or whatnot. And like, it's not just everything's equal, but everybody gets the same. So if you're higher up on the ladder, you can get a little bit more to be at the same level as somebody who's lower on the ladder, but gets a lot more to be equal up on that same distance. So everybody's equal in this same area, but to get to that area, they get a different amount, if that makes sense. So I guess in the same, or basically they do get some sort of equality. There is some sort of equilibrium, level playing field, whatever you want to call it. But I just want to say, I think there is some ground to the whole Meninist movement, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And it's just gotten a bad name, maybe as much as the feminist movement. I don't know. But then if you say that, maybe you would then get attacked and say, oh, feminists have gone through much more than Meninists or whatnot. But that's just a whole nother thing. So I just want to say that, you know, I think everybody should strive for some sort of equality, and you shouldn't immediately dismiss a group. But that's it. You can leave a comment telling me what you think about the whole Meninist movement or movements altogether, and you can leave a comment if you want me to cover some other American-related video in the future. So that's it. See you guys later.